today's session. So let me know whether I am audible or not. Let me know whether audio or video is clear or not. Let me know, dears, whether audio or video is clear or not, so that we can start our session. Let me know, dears, whether audio and video both are clear or not. So, the very first question in this regard is on your screen. Just go through it and let me know the right answer. The very first question in this regard is on your screen. Just go through it and let me know the answer. The question is the prices at which the government purchases food grains for maintaining the public distribution system and for building up buffer stock is known as. It is known as minimum support price, or it is known as procurement prices, or it is known as issue prices, or it is known as ceiling prices. So let me know the right answer. The one it is wrong. The one it is wrong. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? The right answer is procurement price. The right answer is B. Let me explain it. What is minimum support price? Minimum support price is the price at which government guarantee to the producer to purchase unlimited production of agriculture commodity. So it is wrong. It is procurement price, dears. So minimum support price is the price at which government guarantee to the farmers or to the producer to purchase unlimited amount of production of agriculture goods. That is known as minimum support price. So that means this is nothing but a instrument to inculcate the confidence among the farmers to produce whatever they want to produce, how much amount they want to produce, because they are very much sure that if the production is going to be more, because what is going to be when production is going to be more, that supply is going to increase, and when supply is going to increase, and because of that prices are going to reduce. So this minimum support price is just to inculcate the confidence among the farmers to produce whatever amount they want to produce, or whatever that agriculture produce they want to produce. So that is nothing but just to inculcate the confidence among the farmers, because if the prices, that means production is going to increase, the prices are going to reduce because of more supply, because prices depends upon the demand and supply. So that is minimum support price, and minimum support price is announced before the sowing of the crop. Whereas that means in India we have the, in case of India we have Food Security Act. Under that, it is the responsibility of the government of India to provide the security of food. Okay, so that means, and for that government of India need to maintain the agriculture produce, or especially the food crops, and for that means the, on the behalf of government of India, the FCI is instrumental for purchasing the agriculture produce or the food crops for maintaining buffer stock in order to meet the PDS, public distribution system demand, in order to ensure the Food Security Act. So the prices at which the FCI purchases the agriculture produce from the farmers is known as procurement price. And why they purchase that agriculture produce? To maintain buffer stock for running PDS, public distribution system. That's why it is procurement price. And what are the issue price? Issue price are the prices at which the FCI sold out this agriculture produce to the states, because the that public distribution system, this PDS is being run by the state government. So that for maintaining buffer stock in order to regulate the PDS, that agriculture produce is being procured by the FCI, but it is PDS is being that operationalized by the state governments. So the state governments purchases the agriculture produce from the FCI at the price at which the prices at which the state governments purchases the agriculture produce from the FCI is known as issue price. Issue price. So the question was that, now it will be very clear that the prices at which government purchases the food grains for maintaining public distribution system, period. It is procurement price. The minimum support price is always announced before the sowing of the crops. That minimum support price is the price at which the government is open for the unlimited amount of to purchase unlimited amount of agriculture produce. So that's why the right answer is procurement price. So the right answer is B. And most of the time procurement price is equal to the market price, whereas this minimum support price is the floor price. On the basis of that, the market price is being decided. So the right answer is B only. Right answer is B only. Now next question. Next question is on your screen. Just go through it and let me know the right answer. Next question is on your screen. Just go through it and let me know the right answer. Let me read it. Despite self-sufficiency in food production, freedom from hunger has not been achieved in India. Has not been achieved in India. Which of the following are the reasons for this failure? Very first statement is the Green Revolution has been restricted to small pockets of the country. Second statement is too much emphasis is laid on the wheat and paddy compared to the coarse grains. Third statement is the grains of Green Revolution have largely accrued to the production of cash crops rather than food crops. How many statements or statements given above is or are correct? Shaukat, wrong answer, dear. Dear Shaukat, wrong answer. Anybody else? And if you like this session, please like this, share and subscribe as well. Siddharth, it's correct, but let me know which of the two statements is correct and which one is wrong. Siddharth, let me know which of the two is correct and which is wrong statement. Only two statements are correct, whereas one statement is wrong. So let me know Which statement is wrong? Very good, dears. Very good. Very good. 1 and 2 is correct, because that means it is very clear that the fruits of green revolution. Green revolution was for the food crops only. That is for the wheat and rice. Wheat and rice. That's why third statement is wrong. Whereas first and second statement is correct. That's why the right answer will be B only. B only. B only. And it is very clear that green revolution has restricted to the small pockets of the country. It has been restricted to the Punjab, Haryana, Western Uttar Pradesh, and some southern part, that is Tamil Nadu. So that's why the first statement is correct. Second statement is too much emphasis. It is also true that in case of green revolution, that was most of the time that was that restricted to the production of wheat, to increase the production of wheat and rice. So that is also true, and because of that there is lot many problems has arisen. So the first and second statement is correct, whereas third statement is wrong. That's why the right answer is B only. Next question is on your screen. Just go through it and let me know the right answer. Next question is on your screen. Just go through it and let me know the right answer. The question is, in the parlance of economy or commerce, what is 𝐔𝐿 market? What is 𝐔𝐿 market? The answers are gold and silver market. B answer is industrial security market. C answer is market for safe securities such as government securities. D answer is market for the software technology of service products. So what is the right answer? Let me know. What is the right answer? Let me know. Wrong answer. Wrong answer. Anybody else? Anybody else? Correct answer, Ryan. Correct answer. Anybody else? Anybody else? Right answer, Sokat. Right answer. So the I always said that government security is also known as gilded security, because they are the most secure security. That means in case of government security, the returns are comparatively low, but they are most secure. That means anyone can be bankrupt, but government can never be bankrupt. That's why government security is considered to be most secure security. That's why they are known as gilded security. And government security can be for the shorter period, and government security can be for the longer period. And short term government security is known as treasury bills, whereas long term government security is known as dated security. So in case of state government, that state government cannot issue short term government security, that is treasury bills. They can only issue the long term government security, that is known as state development loan. That is known as state development loan. In case of union government, the long term government security is known as dated security. Dated security. Whereas in case of state government, long term security is known as state development loan. State development loan. And state government cannot issue short term security. The union government can only issue both short term as well as long term. And short-term, in case of union government, short-term security is known as treasury bills, whereas long-term security is known as dated security. So that's why it is the market for the safe security, market for the safe security, and it is none other than government security. So that's why the government security is known as 𝐔𝐿 security, and this right answer is C on. Right answer is C on. Next question is on your screen. Just go through it and let me know the right answer. Next question is on your screen. Just go through it and let me know the right answer. Let me read it for you people. Consider the following points of difference between the share and debenture. You have to consider the difference between the shares and debentures. In that regard, the very first statement is, while share capital is the credit to the company, debenture is the ownership capital. Second statement is, while dividend is paid on shares, interest is paid on debentures. Which of the statement given above is or are correct? Let me know the right answer. Let me know the right answer. Rehan, correct answer. Shaukat, wrong answer. Anybody else? Correct answer, Simpi. Wrong answer. Let me. How many of you need this explanation for this question? Let me know how many of you need explanation for this question. Shall I explain it? Shall I explain it? Dears, please let me know. Suppose this is a company. This is a company, and to raise this company, the promoter needs 100 rupees. This is suppose ABC Limited. Okay, and to raise this company, suppose 100 rupees are needed. What that means? Suppose X is the promoter of this company, and X has, although to raise this company 100 rupees are needed, 100 rupees are needed, but X is the promoter who has only 80 rupees, who has only 80 rupees. But in order to raise ABC Private Limited, there is need to have 100 rupees. So what? There is two options. Two options before X. What are those two options? Those two options are that the A can invest his or her 80 rupees and 20 rupees can raise through the debentures. That means A can issue the loan instrument that is known as debenture. That means X can raise 20 rupees through the loan, and for taking loans, A is going to issue a security, and that security is known as debenture. That security is known as debenture. And what is the other option? Other option is that other option is that other option is A is already having 80 rupees and 20 rupees are needed. So what is going to be that 20 rupees? When the A is going to invest, or X is the promoter. So if X is going to invest entire 100 rupees, X is going to have the 100% ownership. 100% ownership of the company. So what X will do? X will invest 80 rupees and X will devolve their shareholding up to 20 rupees. So, if A was investing 100 rupees, there was 100% shareholding. If A is going to invest 80 rupees, that means shareholding is going to be 4:1. 4:1. That means that whatever, that means the X can devolve their shareholding, and when X devolve their shareholding, X devolve their shareholding by issuing shares. So by issuing shares, X can raise 20 rupees, and when the X is going to devolve their shareholding is going to be 4:1. Their shareholding is going to be divided into 4:1. And suppose after a financial year, that ABC Limited earned the profit of 20 rupees. So that this 20 rupees is going to be divided among X and the investor, or the that means shareholder, equity shareholder. Suppose that is Y. So that is going to be divided into 4:1. So that means out of 20 rupees, 16 rupees are going to be with X, and 4 rupees is going to be with Y. If after 1 year, ABC Limited earns the profit of 20 rupees. So this 16 rupees or 4 rupees are known as dividend. Where when raise the fund of 20 rupees to the loan, so the X has to pay the interest regularly on that loan, and that is known as debenture. So for issuing the debenture, X has to pay the interest, and that is known as interest payment. Now solve the question. They are talking about why the share capital is credited to the company, debenture is ownership capital. That is wrong, because share capital is the ownership capital, because they are going to have the ownership, whereas debenture capital is the credit to the company. That's why first statement is wrong. Second statement is, while dividend is paid on the shares, as I talked about, that 16 rupees and 4 rupees, that is nothing. Dividend is nothing but the returns to the equity shareholders on the in proportion to their invested equity, that is dividend. So dividend is paid on the shares, whereas interest is paid on the debenture. So that's why second statement is correct. That's why the right answer is B only. B only. Next question is on your screen. Just go through it and let me know the right answer. Next question is on your screen. Just go through it and let me know the right answer. Which of the statements given below is or are correct regarding bear market? They are talking about the bear market. So the very first statement in that regard is, it refers to the fall in the value of investment. Second statement is, investor rush to buy stock instead of selling. Third statement is, unemployment level may rise. Select the correct answers using the codes given below. Your answer should be A if 1 is only correct. Your answer should be B if 2 and 3 are correct. Your answer should be C if 1 and 3 is correct. Your answer should be D if all are correct. Correct answer, Shaukat. Ryan, wrong answer. Correct answer. What is the answer? What is the answer, dear? So the right answer is, shall I explain it? Shall I explain this question? Let me know. The right answer is C only. First and third statement is correct, whereas second statement is wrong. First and third statement is correct, whereas first and third statement is correct, whereas second statement is wrong. So the right answer is C only. let me explain it. So they are talking about bear market. What is bear market? Bear market is the market in which the investor thinks that in future the prices of shares are going to fall down. Let me repeat once again. Bear market is the market in which the investor thinks that in future the prices of the shares or the security is going to fall down further. So it is high time. They think that it is high time to sold out the shares, whatever shares or the security the investor holds. That is known as bear market. So that means first statement is correct because it is talking about it refers to fall in the value of investment. So because they will think that the prices are going to decrease in the future, so that means they will try to sold out, that the investor will try to sold out the shares, so that there is going to be more and more supply of the share. If the supply is more, then the prices are going down. If the prices are going to down, then the investment is going to decrease. So that's why first statement is correct, whereas second statement is investor rush to buy the stock instead of selling. So this is wrong because it is not bear market, rather it is bull market. In case of bull market, the investor thinks that in the future the prices of security or the prices of shares are going to increase further. That's why they think that it is high time to purchase the shares in bulk. That is known as bull market. So it is wrong because in bear market the investor thinks that the prices in the future is going to fall down further. So it is high time to sold out the. So rather than buying, it is they are interested in selling. So that's why second statement is wrong. Third statement is unemployment level may rise. It is also true because when there is going to be more and more selling activity, that means supply is going to increase. When the supply is going to increase, what is going to be? That means that the prices are going to decrease. If the prices are going to decrease, the investment is going to decrease. The investment is going to increase. That means there is going to be unemployment. So that's why the first and third statement is correct and second statement is wrong. That's why the right answer is C only. Right answer is C only. C only. Next question is on your screen. Just go through it and let me know the right answer. Next question is on your screen. Just go through it and let me know the right answer. With reference to green bonds in India, consider the following statements. The very first statement is green bonds is the debt instrument issued for renewable as well as non-renewable energy projects. Second statement is both public and private sector banks can issue such bonds. Third statement is it is low risk bond as repayment is tied to the issuer rather than success of the project. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? Your answer should be A if 1 and 2 is only correct. Your answer should be B if 2 and 3 is correct. Your answer should be C if 3 is only correct. Your answer should be D if none is correct. Good, yes. Chamka, good, very good. Sokat, right answer. Chamka, right answer. So let me tell you that green bond, a bond and debenture is nothing but debt instrument, as I talked about and I explained in the last question itself. So be the case of bond or be the case of debenture, they are nothing but debt instrument. And debt instrument means by issuing this security, the promoter or the issuer try to raise the funds. So the green bond is also a debt instrument in which the issuer try to raise the funds for the green project. Green project means for the projects which are going to reduce the carbon emission, or in which that means when the issuer, that is debtor, is going to issue the green bond, they publicly announce that whatever funds are going to be raised through these green bonds, they are going to be utilized for renewable energy, for reduction of the carbon emission. That's why it is known as green bond. It is known as green bond. And in case of green bond, that returns are comparatively lower. Why it is lower? Because that the returns do not depends upon the success of the project. Rather, that returns on these green bonds completely depends upon the issuer. That means issuer is going to, whether the project is going to be fail or going to be success, the issuer is entitled to pay the said returns. Although the returns are comparatively lower, but it is definite, it is secure. So that's why and in case of green bond, it can be issued by the public sector banks and it can be issued by the private sector banks. That means this first time it was issued in 2007 by the development banks, and it was European Development Bank which issued the green bond first time. And after that, the Yes Bank is the first bank in India which issued the green bond. And after that, the green bond is also issued by companies. So that's why this second statement and third statement is correct, whereas first statement is wrong, because it is issued for renewal only, not non-renewable. It is only for the reduction of, that means the issuer of the green bond publicly announced that whatever funds are going to be raised through the green bond, they will completely be used for the reduction of carbon emission for the projects of renewable energy. That's why it is not non-renewable, it is completely renewable energy. So that's why first statement is wrong. So the right answer is 2 and 3 only. Right answer is 2 and 3 only. So the right answer is B only. B only. B only. Next question is on your screen. Just go through it and let me know the right answer. Let me know the right answer. Next question. Why venture capital is considered risky in nature? The very first statement is the business plan in which venture capitalist invest is usually non-conventional in nature. Second statement is venture capitalists contribute towards depth of the project. Third statement is venture capitalists contribute money for the long time period. And select the correct answer using the codes given below. Your answer should be A if only 3 is correct. Your answer should be B if 1 and 3 is correct. Your answer should be C if 1 and 2 is correct. Your answer should be D if 1, 2 and 3 all are correct. So let me know the right answer. Rehan, wrong answer. Shaukat, right answer. Shaukat, right answer. Rehan, wrong answer. Anybody else? Wrong. Wrong, Chamka. Anybody else? Let me explain it. Let me explain it. What is venture capital? Venture capital is the capital which is being invested by the institutions in the innovative ideas. I am going to repeat once again. Venture capital is the capital which is being invested by the institution in the innovative ideas, that is non-conventional ideas. Suppose that online institutions, that suppose someone want to raise the online institution, so that means this once this concept of online teaching came out to be, that at that time it was very innovative. In 2016-17 it was very innovative. Now it is very common, but at the time of 2016 and 17 it was very innovative ideas to have the online classes. So that means the suppose A is the promoter of this company, and that company is XYZ Limited. Okay, this company is XYZ Limited, and A is the promoter of this company, and they A want to that means A want to raise XYZ Limited, which has the business interest in online classes. Now, but the thing is, A do not have the required fund to raise this XYZ Limited. Now, A is going to that means A will reach to the institutions, that may be Infosys Venture Capital Fund, that may be Reliance Venture Capital Fund. Be very clear that there is difference between the angel investor and the venture capital. Be very clear. I will explain, don't worry. So that means in case of venture capital, they are the institutions, that is not individual. But in case of angel investor, it is individual. So what is going to be that in case of venture capital, what is going to be that A went to the institution. That institution is suppose Infosys Venture Capital is running a institution, and they went to Infosys, and Infosys is impressed with the idea of A to have the online classes, and A is going to invest in this XYZ, and in return this Infosys is entitled to get the equity. That means they are going to have the ownership. That Infosys Venture Capital institution is going to have the equity share in regard to their investment. That is known as venture capital. So that means they have the equity shares, not, so that's why, and that is known as venture capital. Now let me explain that what is angel investor. The same thing, that angel investors are the individual who has the lot many funds, and they are going to invest in the innovative ideas which are non-conventional, and in respect to that investment they are entitled to get the equity shares in the company. That is known as angel investors. So in case of venture capital, that means it is the institution, whereas in case of angel investor, it is the individual. So angel investors are the individual, and whatever funds the angel investor invest in the company to start a company, that is known as seed money. So seed money is the money which is being invested by the angel investor to start a company. That is seed money. So in case of venture capital, it is the institution who invest in the innovative ideas. In regard to that, they are entitled to get the ownership right in the company. Whereas in case of angel investor, it is the individual who are interested to invest in the innovative ideas of the company. In regard to that, they are entitled to get ownership rights. That is the only difference. So the thing is, now just go through it. Why venture capital is considered risky in nature? The very first statement is the business plan is in which the venture capitalist invest is usually non-conventional in nature. So it is correct because it is innovative and non-conventional. Second is venture capitalist contribute towards the debt of the project. It is not that, it is equity. equity. That's why that instrument means the company is going to take the loan, and if the company is going to take the loan, they are entitled to pay the interest. Whereas they are, that means the investor is going to invest in the equity shares, that means they are entitled to get the ownership, and if they are entitled to get the ownership, they are entitled to get the dividend rather than interest. So that's why second statement is wrong. Third statement is venture capitalists contribute to money for the long time period. So this is also correct. So the right answer is 1 and 3 only. 1 and 3 only. So the right answer is B only. 1 and 3 only. So the right answer is B only. Next question is on your screen. Just go through it and let me know the right answer. Next question is on your screen. Just go through it and let me know the right answer. The question is, which of the following factors can act as bottleneck in the harnessing demographic dividend? Very first statement is skill level of workforce. Second statement is level of industrialization. Third statement is health level of workers. Fourth statement is poverty level. Select the correct answers using the codes given below. Your answer should be A if 1 and 2 is correct. Your answer should be B if 1, 3 and 4 are correct. Your answer should be C if 2 and 3 are correct. Your answer should be D if 1, 2, 3 and 4 are correct. So let me know the right answer. Sokat, right answer dear. Anybody else? Anybody else? Right answer is D only. That all are correct. So that means when we want to have more and more demographic dividend, there is need to have the skill development of the workforce. There is need to have high industrialization. There is need to have a high health level of the workers. There is need to reduce the poverty level. So all are correct statement. All are correct statement. That's why the right answer is D on. The next question is on your screen. Just go through it and let me know the right answer. Last question was very simpler one. Next question is on your screen. Just go through it and let me know the right answer. Let me read it. The question is, virtual water trade is being looked at by experts as a solution to the world's water crisis. What does virtual water implies? What does virtual water implies? Right answer, Sokat. Anybody else? Anybody else? B. Very good, dears. So virtual water is volume of water required to produce a commodity. That means this word is being used for the water intensive crops. That wheat, this paddy. Paddy is considered to be water intensive crop. That means lot many water is needed to cultivate the paddy crop. So that is water intensive crops. So that means virtual water is that requirement of water which is needed for the cultivation of particular crop. So that is the meaning of virtual battle. And that means India is the largest exporter of the rice. But in the economic survey, there was a word that when we are exporting rice, we are also exporting water, because rice is the water intensive crop. So when we are that producing the water intensive crop, lot many water is going to be pumped out, which is going to which is harmful for the environment. Or so that's why this in economic survey there was what which was water export, and it was in regard to export of rice, that we have not only exported rice, but we have also exported water, because in order to produce the rice, lot many water has been pumped out from the earth. So that is the meaning of virtual battle, volume of water required to produce the commodity. So this is about the. Now next question is on your screen, just go through it and let me know the right answer. Next question is on your screen, just go through it and let me know the right answer. And this is going to be the last question, and we are going to finish after this question. And if you like this section, please share and subscribe and comment as well, so that it can reach to others, so other can also be benefited from this session. This is advisable to like, share and subscribe this channel, so that we should be motivated to make this type of series, so that others can also be benefited, only if you like it. So the question is, despite having large reserves of coal, why does India import millions of tons of coal? The very first statement is, it is the policy of India to save its own coal reserves for the future and import it from other countries for the present use. Second statement is, most of the power plants in India are coal based, and they are not able to get sufficient supply of coal from within the country. Third statement is, steel companies need a large quantity of coking coal, which has to be imported. So how many statements given above is or are correct? Your answer should be A if only one is correct. Your answer should be B if two is correct. Your answer should be C if all are correct. Your answer should be D if none is correct. So the right answer is, very good Siddharth, very good Siddharth, B only. 2 and third statement is correct, whereas first statement is absent. It is not like that we are going to save our coal reserves for the future. That is absurd statement. So the first statement is wrong, whereas second and third statement is correct. That's why the right answer is B only. 2 is only correct statement, that is second and third. So this is all about our today's session. And if you like this session, please share and subscribe, so that we can be motivated to make this type of series. At the same time, others can also be benefited. And to get the PDF of this session, just join my Telegram ID. Just join my Telegram ID. That PDF will be available on this Telegram ID. Thank you very much, dears. Thanks a lot. Today we stop here only. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. We stop here. Thank you very much, dears. Thanks a lot.